Hey traders, this is Jeff from ZenTrader.ca with a market update. The theme for today's video is the market never gives us the correction that we really want. And it's really our jobs to trade around what the market is doing. The chart that I have here is the NASDAQ high-low, and that's the actual grayed out area. That's what this indicator is. The line chart is the NASDAQ, and then the blue line is the 32 EMA. And you can see this is where we're at right now. I made some comments on Twitter today that I'm very skeptical of a bounce back or a snapback rally so quick on the indexes without having, for lack of a better phrase, a proper correction. And really the definition of a proper correction is just a correction that's come back enough that makes me feel comfortable picking off a few stocks on the long side with the target of us getting back to previous highs. Instead, we just shot right back to previous highs and right back into the resistance level with negative divergence happening all over on many charts that I'm looking at. It just doesn't give me a high level of comfort to go in and be buying a lot of stocks long, and maybe that's not the right way to be looking at it. You know, a rising tide lifts all boats, and the theme of forced liquidity and the Fed basically doing everything to propel this markets higher. They're doing a stellar job. But really what I wanted to show you in this chart is how my computer's a little laggy right now. I apologize. We didn't even come back to the moving average that I have on this chart. And when you look at how overbought the actual indicator is, it closed at 92.73. So let's just simply go back and look and see what's happened at some times that it's been above that level or close to it. And really, let's just, for the sake of simplicity, let's look at it. What happens when it's above this blue line, which is right around the 90 mark. Here it has a pullback to that EMA. Here it has another pullback. Here pretty much didn't do a whole lot, and then had a pretty significant pullback. Here was one of the few times that it actually continued higher. However, the main difference between where the market is at here and where the market is at here is that here it's bumping up into previous resistance. Here it was new high, sky blue territory. So that makes sense to me. Where we're at now, I'm more or less in a show me state right now as to whether or not we can continue higher. So let's go to the next time that it was above that level. Then we had a pretty significant decline. Now, as I'm going through here, I am not bearish on the markets whatsoever. I want to be smart about timing new entries in market ETFs, and I just don't think now is the time. And likewise, I don't think it's a smart time to be entering new positions in fresh momentum stocks that are breaking out, because I think that they stand a good chance of getting hit pretty hard here. So here, a little bit of correction. It did come back to the 32 EMA, and really, I mean, you want to look at here, it went above the 90 line. It didn't even make it as high as the 95 level, which we're at right now, and then it had a pretty significant correction. So what I was really looking for is from yesterday's sell-off for us just to continue down here and kind of pull back to this exponential moving average. We didn't get that. We basically just snapped right back up and moved right back into resistance, and it just concerns me. And I just really wanted to take some time to look over this chart. I have, real quick, this is just a different view. This isn't my chart. I found this off of the public list on stock charts. People post a lot of really good charts there. This is just the same area view, but only over the last year, so you can see how we're at new highs. Things that concern me: the 3-line break on the NASDAQ is red now. Same on the TSX. I don't actually have that chart, and really I got other charts with just a lot of negative divergence out there. I don't even need to go over right now because I talk about that so much. So hopefully this video makes some sense to you guys.